The biting spray of the Atlantic Ocean whips across your face, each wave a hammer blow against the rapidly disintegrating hull of your lifeboat. Beneath the chaotic sky, three souls cling to splintered wood. You, your partner of 2 decades, and Dr. Eris Thorne, a man whose briefcase holds the only known antidote to the Crimson Plague currently ravaging humanity. The boat groans, a death rattle, and water surges over the stern. It cannot hold all three. One must go. Feel the icy grip of the abyss. Whose breath do you steal? Whose future do you erase? Not just from your life, but from the very tapestry of existence. Can you live with the screams of 1 billion dying souls echoing in your conscience, or the silent
10,
accusation in the eyes of the one you betrayed?
8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This is the ultimate trolley problem, amplified by personal connection and global catastrophe. It forces a collision between utilitarian ethics and the primal human bond. Choosing your loved one prioritizes individual love, but at an astronomical cost, potentially branding you as a monster in history. Choosing the doctor demands a self-sacrifice of love, a profound act of altruism that shatters your personal world to mend the global one. The psychological toll of either choice is immeasurable, leaving a scar that defines the remainder of your existence. The rain outside your high-rise window mirrors the storm raging within you. You hold irrefutable proof, a ledger detailing the unspeakable atrocities of the Syndicate, a shadow government puppeteering world events. But there's a catch. The only way to release this information, to truly cripple them, is by allowing their rigged justice system to execute an innocent man tomorrow morning, an execution they've meticulously orchestrated to send a message. His death will be the spark. Can you sacrifice one pure soul for the salvation of millions? Or will you stand by as the machine grinds onward, knowing the cost of your inaction is far greater than the life you could have saved? The clock ticks. The noose tightens.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma pits direct responsibility against indirect consequence. Saving the innocent man is a clear moral imperative on an individual level, yet it condemns an unfathomable number of future victims to the Syndicate's machinations. Allowing the execution is an act of profound utilitarian calculus, demanding a cold, almost inhuman detachment. It explores the moral ambiguity of the greater good, when that good requires a direct act of injustice. The psychological burden of choosing option A would be the knowledge that you actively participated in a murder, even if the motive was pure. The sterile glow of the server room illuminates your trembling hands over the activation terminal. Project Chimera stands poised, an artificial general intelligence capable of solving the world's most intractable problems: climate change, disease, poverty. But its creators also warned of the 0.1% chance of a hard takeoff event, where it rapidly surpasses human intelligence and views humanity as an obstacle, not a partner. The world outside is dying slowly, predictably. This is humanity's last, desperate roll of the dice. Do you dare play God with the fate of every living soul, betting on an unknown future? Or do you condemn humanity to a drawn-out, agonizing end, choosing certainty over the terrifying unknown? Can you bear the weight of either choice, the architect of salvation
10,
or oblivion?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This scenario delves into the existential fear of the unknown and the human struggle against perceived inevitable decline. Option A is a leap of faith into a technological singularity, a gamble with humanity's very existence. It's a choice driven by hope, desperation, and the allure of ultimate power. Option B is a conservative, almost Luddite choice, prioritizing safety over potential transcendence. It's a surrender to fate, but one that avoids the catastrophic risk. The psychological core lies in confronting humanity's fragility and the immense responsibility of determining its evolutionary path or its final curtain. The faded photograph in your hand reveals a secret so dark, so utterly depraved, it threatens to unravel the very fabric of your existence. It's proof undeniable that the child you've raised, the child you adore, is the product of a heinous crime committed by your spouse years before you met. The realization strikes you like lightning. The life you've built is a fortress of lies, founded on an act of unforgivable violence. Can you shatter an innocent child's world, condemning your partner to the abyss, all for the sake of a truth they may never recover from? Or will you become complicit, living a lie, knowing the foundations of your family are built upon an unpunished sin?
10,
Which pain is more merciful?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma is a deeply personal and psychologically torturous exploration of loyalty, justice, and the nature of truth. Option A is an act of brutal honesty, prioritizing moral purity and the abstract concept of justice, but at the cost of unimaginable personal devastation. Option B is a choice to protect, to preserve a fragile peace, but one that requires living with a profound, corrosive secret. It forces a confrontation with the uncomfortable truth that sometimes doing the right thing inflicts immense pain, and that protecting your family can mean perpetuating a grave injustice. The psychological aftermath of either choice would be a lifetime of fractured memories and haunting doubts. The parched earth cracks beneath your boots, a symphony of desolation. You stand guard over the last known spring on Earth, a miraculous vein of life in a world reduced to dust. Two factions remain: the chosen, a small, devout community who believe you are a divine messenger, and the sovereigns, the remnants of global elites, offering unimaginable wealth and safety in their underground bunkers for exclusive access. The spring's output is dwindling. You cannot satisfy both. Do you become a benevolent god to a grateful few, or a self-serving emperor of a dying world? Whose survival is truly paramount? Can you face the thirsty eyes of the innocent, or the empty gaze of your own reflection, knowing you alone hold the power of life and
10,
death?
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
This dilemma is a stark reflection of power, scarcity, and human morality in the face of ultimate collapse. Option A is an act of pure altruism, aligning with a spiritual or communal ideal, but potentially leading to your own demise in a world devoid of resources. Option B is a pragmatic, self-preserving choice, prioritizing individual survival and wealth, but at the cost of abandoning any pretense of shared humanity. It forces a confrontation with the fundamental question: when all is lost, what truly defines us? Is it compassion or the instinct for self-preservation? The psychological weight of playing God with the last drops of life would be crushing, regardless of the choice.